Hello everyone, welcome to English to Dorkar. I'm so glad you people are here, and today I'm going to be discussing the tools of becoming better at English. I mean, in the language and also in speaking English, and at the same time, what exactly those tools do. Now, the tools that I'm going to talk about are the tools you already know. Now, I'm just going to elaborate what exactly are the roles of those tools in order to help you become better at English. And depending on how you are willing to improve your English or in which area you want to be better at, you can pick a tool which is going to make you a better speaker or writer of English language in the way you want it to be. And before I get into today's topic, let me remind you that if you are looking for online courses, please feel free to contact me. And you will be able to contact me by clicking on the link in the description below. From there you will get my phone number and you can get in touch with me, and I would be delighted to be a partner of you in your journey of becoming fluent in English. Now, if you are deriving a lot of value out of this channel, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Now I'm going to discuss the thing that I was talking about. Now, at first, I'm going to narrate the whole thing in Bangla, and later on, I'm going to summarize it in English. Okay, no, what I would do is I will combine the whole thing in Bangla and English as I go, so that I just can have a better track of the whole thing. Okay, so number one is reading newspaper. Now, many people say that reading newspaper helps to improve English, which is true, but not always. I already have discussed why newspaper reading may not be helpful for many other people, and for them, I'm going to leave the link of that video in the description too. Please check that out if you are one of them. Okay, so what exactly happens when you read newspaper? First of all, you need to know that the things you learn about in newspaper are political, economic, and yes, there are gossip pages and like other stuff and literary stuff, but in general, we mostly learn about political and economic stuff. Now, if you are somebody who is interested in politics or who is trying to improve their writing skills on social issues or economic issues, or if you are somebody who is preparing for an exam where you need to write essays and stuff, then newspaper is really helpful. That is going to make you a better writer of English. And if you are somebody who participates in different debates, or if you're somebody who needs to give a speech somewhere about certain things, then newspaper is going to really help you in those areas. So these are the things. Remember that newspaper helps you to write better English, and newspaper helps you to improve your vocabulary in certain areas, and newspaper helps you to give better speech, or it will help you to teach students particular stuff, of course, but that is going to help you in those things. At the same time, newspaper is not going to help you to become conversational. Now, this is important. There is a difference between giving a speech and having a conversation with another person. A newspaper is not something that is going to help you to be conversational. So, let me say that in Bangla again. So newspaper পড়ে আমরা বেটার ইংরেজি লিখতে পারি, বেটার বক্তৃতা দিতে পারি যদি আমাদের ডিবেটে বা অন্য কোনো তাৎক্ষণিক বক্তৃতা ইত্যাদি জিনিসে যদি আমাদের পার্টিসিপেট করার হয়, ইংরেজিতে ভোক্যাবুলারি ইমপ্রুভ করার হয়, তাহলে সার্টেন ফিল্ডে রাদার অনেক ফিল্ডে আমরা বেটার হতে পারি নিউজপেপার পড়ার মাধ্যমে। সো নিউজপেপার আমাদেরকে এই এরিয়াগুলোতে সাহায্য করে। Secondly, as I was saying, that reading newspaper is not helpful to be conversational, because newspaper does not involve any conversation. For that you need movies, novels, because the people over there are conversing between them. So you basically know how people react or what they say as they are going. একটা জিনিস আমাদের মাথায় রাখতে হবে যে আমরা আমাদের মাতৃভাষা ভালোভাবে বলি এই কারণে যে আমাদের ভাবনাগুলো যেমন স্পন্টেনিয়াসলি ডেভেলপ করে, তেমন কোন ক্ষেত্রে কি কথা বলতে হবে সেটা কিন্তু অলরেডি আমরা জানি। তাহলে প্রত্যেক ক্ষেত্রে যদি আমাদের শুধু এরকম হতো যে আমাদের ভাষা মাতৃভাষার ক্ষেত্রে আমরা শব্দগুলো জানি, গ্রামার জানি, এখন সেই শব্দ আর গ্রামারটাকে ইউটিলাইজ করে আমাদের নিজেদের ভাবটাকে প্রকাশ করতে হবে, তাহলে কিন্তু আমরা আমাদের মাতৃভাষায় এতটা ফ্লুয়েন্ট হতে পারতাম না। সো ইন অর্ডার টু বি fluent in English, you already, you must have a backup storehouse of sentences that people say in conversations in certain cases. So you don't really need to think much. You can, abruptly, readily come to a place where you can actually respond immediately. Now that is the second point. Now the third thing is, if you want to connect with the English culture or want to read poetry, if you're that kind of a person, you want to emotionally connect with the language, then you need to, get in touch with music. Music is also going to help you to know the present sentiments of the Western people, what kind of music they like, what kind of romantic relationships they have, or if you listen to, more political or philosophical music, then that's going to give you more insight on other areas of the life of the Western people. So it depends on what kind of English you want to be fluent at. And the other thing, if you're somebody who is trying to go for interviews, like if you are preparing for interviews where you need to speak about yourself and speak confidently, then you need to do two different things. You need to be self-aware, and at the same time you need to work on your language. What is going to help you? Take different psychological tests, like personality test, understand your own personality, ask your friends and family what they think about you, and ask yourself what you feel about yourself, your likes, dislikes, your opinions. Do you have an opinion? Many people don't have an opinion because they always try to please other people. So do you have an opinion? You need to understand that. And then you need to read self-help books. So those are personality development books. They are going to help you. You may read some good books on, like interviews, like HR interviews, and read those things. So depending on the nature of the kind of English you want to develop, you need to pick your appropriate tool. What I would say, এই যে সবকটা টুল আছে, প্রত্যেকটা টুল ইম্পর্টেন্ট. Now whichever tool you feel more comfortable with, go for that. And I would also like to point out another thing. If you are someone who is studying English literature, then you need to focus on developing better vocabulary, so you can understand different types of English, of different ages, maybe medieval English, old English, modern English, Victorian English, whatever, or postmodern literature. So read different types of literature and develop your own, like instinct of understanding which literature you're reading and what to expect from a certain kind of a literature. And then try to understand and really know the historical backgrounds in which those novels were written, and then understand the nature or personal life of the writer and try to personally connect with the text, because that's what you need if you are going for English literature. So depending on all these situation, you kind of need to pick what your thing is. And on top of that, if you are somebody who reads, who studies maybe psychology, physics, geography, or commerce, economics, accountancy, then you kind of need to study your a magazine or stuff which is related to your subject. So if you are somebody who is studying psychology, read some psychological magazine. If you are somebody who reads geography, see what kind of research is going on in this field and read them in English, because they are going to give you the vocabulary you need to express your subject. So you need to really focus on your subject, because those are the things you will be talking about. So understand what tool is going to help you. I know most of the video has been in English. I hope I'm legible and I could actually help you out. If you really want me to do it again in Bangla, I would really like to do that. So that's it. I hope it will help you, and thank you for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. You are awesome.